Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the big, slow turtle of a thing, the T95, the big Tier 9 American tank destroyer, driven by my old mate Surfer Saken from Nerd Clan. He's also got his own YouTube channel, which I'll put a link in the video description below. In this game, have a look. I must admit, I haven't got this tank, and when he sent me this replay, I thought, you beauty, this would be good. I'd like to see this. It's a tank that I've had unlocked for a long time, but I haven't bought it because it hasn't been on special, and it's one of the tanks that I threw some female crew members in, because if I remember correctly, that line led to two different tank destroyers. Of course, that leads to the E3 and the E4. So I sent the boys one way and the girls the other way, and I'll put the girls in the T95, which I haven't yet bought. They're still sitting in the barracks, but I knew it was slow. But Jesus Christ, have a look at it. 13, 12, 11. I'm sure he's pushing the W key as hard as he can. But it's still it's slow, isn't it? Gee. This will take a bit to get used to. But anyway, in this replay you can see Surfer Saken is a Tier 9 in a Tier 10 game, and there are quite a few Tier 10s on both sides. About 6, 7. Yeah, 6 or 7 anyway. And Surfer Saken is doing what I reckon I'd probably do in this tank as well. Since it's so slow, you've got to get to wherever you think you're going to see the most action. That's not too far from where you start, I guess. And he's done exactly that. He's gone to the banana road, but looking at the banana where the heavy tanks traditionally go, it's just him and a Type 5 heavy. Of course, the Type 5 heavy is Tier 10. He's a heavy tank, so that's probably where he should go. But he hasn't got much company. And have a look at this FV215B. He's doing exactly the right thing, getting behind Surfer Saken's big slow T95. Now the T95 looks like he's in a bit of trouble. And now you have a look in the middle of the screen, you can see that he's obviously got that perk where you can identify what modules of the enemy tank is damaged. Now they're in a little bit of strife here. They're down 1 to 4. Surfer Saken's already done 1,425 hit points of damage, and you can see, even though it's very slow, it's got very good armour, which is what it's known for, unlike the rear of an FV215B. I thought he would have just been able to, big British heavy tank just got out of the way in time there. Would have copped a big American shell right in the rear of the turret, but it doesn't matter, because he gets one at the top of the turret, and Surfer Saken sends him back to the garage. As it seems like tanks are dropping off left, right and centre here on both sides. 6-7 is the score as Surfer Saken goes back to have a look at the banana road, but he's got good map awareness here. You can see that WZ131. If that WZ131 gets his back on the sides, you'll be able to play with him all day and really give him a bit of strife. So he keeps his gun aimed to where the Tier 7 Chinese light tank was last seen. He realises it's probably gone, so he probably needs looking to pay attention to the mouse and the Type 5 heavy on the enemy side. Gets a shot straight into the lower glacis of the mouse. Luckily for Surfer Saken, the WZ131 doesn't advance. Instead, he gets attacked by the T95A. That Type 5 heavy ends up taking the T95A out of the game. And the Type 5 on Forsaken's side kills that mouse before Forsaken puts a shell into the enemy Type 5 heavy. And now he's looking to put another shot into him, which might finish him off. He's moving around, but that's not going to help him. Picks up his second kill, taking out the big Tier 10 Japanese heavy tank. With the score on 9-11 though, anything could happen. Doing the right thing, sticking with the Type 5 heavy on his side. So we've got two big slow lumbering tanks. And Forsaken picks up his third kill, taken the E50 out of the game. Very flexible tier 9 German medium tank. And now, looking at what's left on the enemy side, they're all pretty quick. And of course on Forsaken's side, they're all pretty slow. The Type 5 heavy, the big tier 10 Japanese heavy tank, the E3 on the other side of the map, which just got taken out of the game by the Pershing. And of course, Sir Forsaken in his T95, have a look at it. This is the slowest thing. Oh, I thought the TOG was slow. In fact, they're probably comparable. I don't know. Anyway, the MKR looks like he was considering capping, but then he realised that even though the Type 95 is slow and the Type 5 is heavy, they both got guns and they could both take him out of the game pretty easily. So the MKR does the right thing and runs away. Is the Pershing gonna? Does the Pershing feel lucky? No, he doesn't. Pershing's running away, and that's the problem with the T95. Well, from what I can gather, it's slow. You can't really do much chasing in the big tortoise of a tank. You can see on the bottom left of the screen, Forsaken's already picked up over 4,000 hit points of damage. He's also got himself 3 kills. And at 11-13, it could be worse, but the tanks that he's up against, apart from the big French tier 10 artillery, well, even the big French tier 10 artillery, they're all really, really quick, and these two tanks are not. I don't have the Type 5, I've got the Type 4, the tier 9 Japanese heavy tank, and that's slow as anything, and I'm tipping the Type 5 is the same, and of course, as we can see, it's doing 12, 13 k's an hour, the big American non-turreted tank destroyer. Which leads to the E3, which I'm told is a pretty good tier 10 TD. Now you'd think that the Type 5 would have that M46KR taken care of, and he has. Brings the score back 12-13, so they're only down by 1 tank. As that WZ-131 tries to get some shots into the big Japanese heavy tank. Sir Forsaken gets spotted. So he needs to be wary of artillery, because let's be honest, artillery is probably the only thing that could hurt him right now, especially from, you know, I mean, if the Pershing or the WZ get his sides, he'd definitely be in trouble. But he's calling for the Type 5 heavy to come back and stick together, which is probably the right thing to do. Lucky for Forsaken that this is probably the best map he can be on as far as artillery goes. I mean, once that tier 10 French auto-loading artillery starts firing, then you're going to be in the world of bother. Something so slow as the T95. But there's only a few places you can reliably shoot from. Now, Pershing finds the back of the big American tank destroyer. Is he going to hang around? He's going to get another shot into his side, which is exactly the right thing to do. And this is... oh, look, it's painful to watch, isn't it? He's having an awesome game. 3 kills. 4 and a bit thousand hit points of damage. He's looking for the Pershing. Now, I'm surprised that the Pershing would get up in time. I reckon if Forsaken had have gone left a little bit further there, he might have seen him. But you never know. Maybe they're quicker than I remember them to be. The American medium tanks. Type 5 heavy, staying out in the middle there, which is... it's a bit of a risk. I mean, it's giving him vision. So Forsaken bounces another shot. He's bounced over 2,200 hit points of damage in this big thing. If he's going to try and chase that Pershing down, he's kidding himself. But working together, they're going to have him cornered. They both shoot, but the Type 5 heavy picks up the kill on the Pershing, and now it's a case of looking for that pesky artillery. Now, of course, that arty is reasonably quick. The arty could be absolutely anywhere. French artillery is known for their speed, but it's got a four round clip, and you'd imagine it would be, it might have a full round, full 4 shells in its clip. I don't know, I haven't seen any arty shells go off near Sir Forsaken. Doing the right thing, communicating with the Type 5 Heavy in the chat, letting him know that I'll defend the base from the artillery, just in case, like, it wouldn't be unheard of if the arty went over the hill and tried to win by capping, knowing that if they were both seen down here, they wouldn't have time to get back for a reset. Around 4 minutes left on the clock, which you'd think would be enough time, but in normal tanks it would probably be enough time. But these two big, slow, lumbering beasts might take a little bit longer than normal to find this quick French tier 10 artillery piece. Absolutely anywhere, and I think that's what why the Type 5 looks like he's heading directly for the flag. Type 5 finds the arty just out of view range, though we can't see. So the Type 5's going for him, but the arty kills him. I know what Forsaken will be saying to himself. Fucking hell, what happened there? You fool. That was right. That's the right thing to say. Have sat on a part of the cap circle which wasn't exposed to arty, and then arty would have had to poke around the corner for a reset, and he could have quite easily one-shotted him with his big Japanese gun. As mentioned earlier, the French artillery is pretty fast. Inconceivable for the arty to try and cap this out. I mean, there's no way Forsaken's going to cap this out, not in this big lumbering beast. He's got his last APCR shell loaded. Probably wouldn't need it for the French arty, but doesn't matter, you're loaded now, there's no use changing. Put himself into a corner where he can most likely bounce if it turns into a Mexican standoff. Angle where he can get as much of his caps in view as possible. 2-minute siren goes off, and of course the guy on the other side will be hearing that siren as well, and he'll probably be thinking, I haven't got time to cap now, but I need to find this T95. The T95's not going to find me. Or maybe the French artillery is holding out for a draw. Maybe he's one of these people who don't realise that the draw is lost for him. By the way, Forsaken's had a pretty good game here. 4,000 hit points of damage, 3 kills. And to be fair to the Type 5, he had a pretty good game as well, 4 kills. I'm sure he did a heap of damage. Forsaken seems to think he's going to be coming up the middle road. Switch to high explosive. You'd hate to see him pop around the corner now. Minute to go, he's got a high explosive round in the chamber. The siren goes off for the second time. And then you hear that annoying ticking designed to encourage you to finish the game. What can you do in a T95? You can't get too far too fast. You can see the frustration in Sir Forsaken's movements. There he is. Can he get him? One shot should do it. It does! Pulls off a win with 30 seconds left on the clock. 15-4. What an unbelievable result as we have a look. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the big American Tier 9 tank destroyer. Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect and Shell Proof. Of course, he blocked a shitload of damage in the big T95, and of course he also pulled off the steel wall. Have a look at the second page of the post-game battle results. Sir Forsaken from Nerd Clan absolutely scored the most by experience by a long way. Of course, he was a tier 9 in a tier 10 game, so you get a little bit of a bonus in your XP. 4 kills. Type 5 had a pretty good game as well. 4 kills, well, a very good game. 7,000 damage, that's awesome. Just a bad mistake at the end, I guess, against the French artillery. And but Sir Forsaken, 4,635 hit points of damage. Fired 10 shots, 9 hit, 8 did damage. Received 11. And 7 of those 11 shots bounced. That's where he blocked 2,240. That's what gave him the steel wall. And even did a little bit of spotting damage. Lost a bit of coin there because there was a fair amount of premium ammunition fired, but all in all, a pretty handy ace tanker in the tier 9 T95 American non-turreted tank destroyer. One that I still don't know if I want to buy it, but I think I'm going to have to. The slow lumbering turtle of a thing, the T95 American tank destroyer. Thanks for the replay, Sir Forsaken. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to check out Forsaken's YouTube channel. Link will be in the video description. Take care, everybody, and thanks for watching. See you all next time.